It looked like we were frozen there for a second. Hey, this is Kim with Reach Homeschool Group, and this is my friend Angela. She's on the admin team with me. She is the coordinator for the Northeast Co-op, and so we just wanted to talk to you for a few minutes today about kind of getting used to what Reach is about. So if you're thinking about joining Reach, or if you already joined and you're like, now what do I do?
Now's the time.
I'm trying to figure out what's popping up over there. There are notices over there. Yeah, and so if you come on and you're watching us, go ahead and make a comment and let us know you're watching. Hi, everybody. Yeah, we want you to get to know what we do in Reach and why we're, the way we kind of do things, so that you're not like completely lost or have to read a bunch of stuff and dig through the website to try to figure it out. So we're just here to explain it and guide you through it. So.
But the website's great, www.reachgroup.org. Click all the little blue boxes. It'll show you what Reach Support is about, what RTT, the third option group that keeps you legal, is about, and then our co-ops, which is the current push, because we need to get our class lists together and things. We do have 3 locations: West Columbia, Northeast Blythewood, and Newberry, which is new. So if you live all the way out there in Newberry, we do have something for you. So now's the time to register for those. But if you missed a class, it's full, or that's not going to work for you, that's not all we have. That's just one thing right now that happens to be a time-sensitive push.
Co-ops, yeah. Co-op registration's a big buzz right now. Everybody's talking about it all the time. But those are for really people that just want to get together every week and do something weekly. It is a time commitment. And so Reach, if you join Reach, there's tons of other things that you can do. We have group-wide events that are places for you to jump in and try to get to know some people. They usually have quite a few people there. So it's just a place for you to start to like meet people. When you're new, you show up and you look for me. I'm there usually.
Me too.
And I will introduce you to some people that you can start to chat with and try to make some real life connections, so that when you see them online, you can talk to them some more and meet up with them more in a private, kind of, hey, I'm going to the park, and text them and say, hey, do you want to come with us, and, meet us there, and start to build some real friendships that will be easier and more comfortable for your kids to really, connect with on a more regular, personal kind of a basis. But we have several group-wide events that are already in the works of being scheduled. We are waiting on finding a date that we will be doing an open gym that is just a really fun activity for the kids to come and celebrate not being back to school, and get to know some, run into a sponge pit and
literally run, jousting. Moms do it too.
Jump on each other and go, hey, what was your name again?
Right.
And so, but we are waiting to find out a date for that, and then we'll be posting information about that. We have reserved a space in the Okra Strut, so if you'd like to come and participate and represent homeschooling in a kind of a public way, and also get to know some of our fellow homeschoolers, we'll be in the parade on September the 25th, and we'll be posting some information about that when we're ready to start putting our what do you call it? Float.
Yes.
Our float together.
Our pickup truck with streamers and kids on bikes riding behind it. It's great. It's
and
a lot of
moms
fun.
pushing strollers,
Yes.
and just coming and waving and saying, hey, look at us.
We're normal.
Where are homeschoolers?
Maybe.
There they are.
Yes.
And so it's a lot of fun. And then we also have in the works, we do every year, a scarecrow in the garden down at the Historic Society, which is another way for us to represent and be a presence and say, oh, there are homeschoolers. And we've got a really great theme this year, and Angela thinks I should go ahead and tell it to you. We're thinking about doing Pokemon Crow. And so it'll be a Pokemon themed scarecrow display, and once we get sort of our plans together for that, again, we'll be posting more information for that. So there are several big group-wide events for you to start thinking about coming and jumping in at those kind of gatherings to get to know some people. So if you're not getting into the co-ops or don't want to get into the co-op, those are good places for you to think about starting. We also do field trips. And what did we do last year? My gosh, we had a ton of them.
We did some farms, two or three farms.
Yep.
What else?
One-eared glass cow.
Yes, glass blowing. It was for older kids, but I mean, who gets to do glass blowing in their life?
Yeah. And then we did the South Carolina Hall of Fame, Police Officers Hall of Fame, and we did Nerf Wars for several times.
Yes, age groups.
Yep, different age groups could come and shoot each other with the Nerf blasters. And then we have somebody who hosts once a month show and tell meetings, so your kids can present just something that they just want to improv talk about, or they can actually do like a book report or a recitation of some kind, and they can come once a month to do that, and we'll be posting the schedule pretty soon. She usually puts out a theme for what she recommends that you try to prepare for, but it is going to be once a month. And
Ed's Editions
bookstore,
right.
yes.
Very homey, very nice atmosphere.
Yeah, it's got like a little stage area where the kids can kind of be, not too much of a stage, but have like a real like platform to speak from, which is pretty cool. And then they did strawberry picking.
Who doesn't like picking berries? Homeschoolers always pick berries.
And I think there was that Country Adventures for pumpkin.
That was a farm.
Yeah,
that was a farm and a hayride.
Yes, and then they did a field trip to Bilo.
We did math, looking at prices.
Catawba Reservation.
Yep,
they went and did that.
American tribes.
And there's usually a group that meets at the state fair. There was a Renaissance fair.
That's coming up soon.
They did a field trip to Discovery Place, or there's one actually coming up for Discovery Place, along with park meetups. And so anything that you are interested in doing, we actually need more people who are willing to help organize field trips. So we kind of want to get together a group that is more like a field trip co-op, where you meet the same people over and over again when you go to the field trips, because the kids kind of go, well, who's going to be there?
I don't know anybody.
And so
I do.
It does really help when you have at least a few people that you're going to be able to say, yeah, we're going to meet so-and-so. Remember you saw them at that other thing where you jumped on them in the foam pit?
I shot them with a Nerf dart. And we'll help you from the technical side, so you're not shuffling papers and taking checks in the mail. We'll actually put a registration form on reachgroup.org in the calendar, so when people look at the calendar, they click, they put in all their personal information that you would need to know for the field trip, and they prepay. So when you, the host, go pay the venue, you've already got your money and you're not guessing how many people will be there. So we do streamline that part of the process for you. You would just be the person with the idea, getting the date and time, showing up, and welcoming everyone. So we try to make it easier for you, because Kim and I can't host everything. I mean, we're a lot of fun, but we have to sleep sometime.
That's right.
Maybe.
I need to sleep.
Or coffee. More coffee?
No, I think coffee's not going to help anymore.
No, too much coffee. And one thing I wanted to say as a homeschool graduate, and with a couple graduates under my belt now, for those of you who are just taking the leap, jumping out of public school or choosing not to go to kindergarten, Reach, going somewhere, building a scarecrow, being part of a public event, representing as your school. We have the holiday parties, you're decorating cookies at Valentine's Day, and we actually did a card exchange. Those things that you reminisce about from your elementary school years, we do have those things. They look a little different. It's, 75 kids in a big assembly room, and, you go down and you get your cookie and you get your sprinkles. But it's a lot of fun. You're elbow to elbow with people, and you might be licking the frosting knife and passing it around. Maybe, not maybe. Anyway, probably so that happened. But we try to have those things to give you that sense of community. And I know for new homeschoolers, you're looking at, okay, now what do I do? I've got my kids, I've got some books. Do we just sit at the house? The answer is no. You don't sit at the house. We have plenty to do and plenty to offer.
And you can pick and choose whatever works for you. You can come to one thing a month. You can come to one thing for the whole year. It's really up to you, because we're here to support you. And if you don't see something that looks like you're interested in doing it, you're waiting. It's really not like a service like that, though. We don't know what you want to do. You have to be willing to either help us organize it or let us help you organize it.
We'll do the tech side.
We would be happy to help you organize something so that you just are within your comfort zone with getting the activities that meet your needs and meet your students' needs and their interests, because we all have they fluctuate from year to year, and so
they do.
What we did last year isn't going to be the same thing as we do this year, and we try to keep it fresh all the time and fun.
What's
fresh
that
and
little,
fun.
What's that little slogan? Whatever you're doing, let's do it together.
Let's do it together. That's
Yes.
right. That's right. We're always together.
With coffee.
So, yeah. So if you're thinking about joining Reach, or if you have just joined Reach, or you've been a member of Reach and going, that's what they were trying to get us to do.
Yes. Fun things.
Yeah. Start thinking of something. And if you don't know who to ask, you can email reach@reachgroup.org, and that is just the Reach admin email, and it's me back there, but I will
forward to the right person.
I'll forward it to
Co-op.
whoever will really help you, because there are a bunch of us who really just want to help and get you going in the right direction. And if you just need a buddy, then we can hook you up with somebody that knows what they're talking about and buddy you up too. So anyway, let's get going. So hit the road.
Yes, www.reachgroup.org.